Hey guys, Mr. Bowman here. This is a short video in how to use your graphics calculator to calculate the probability from a given normal distribution curve. So at the beginning of every question, you should be drawing your curve and labeling your standard deviation, your mean, and your lower and upper of the area that you've been told to ask. And we've done that for the second question here. We've got our standard deviation, we've got our mean, and we've labeled in the lower and the upper of the standard deviation, or of the area we've been asked to investigate. So first step, let's turn on our graphics calculator and navigate to the main menu. Once you're in the main menu, you're going to be wanting to go into stats mode, which is number 2. You're then wanting to go into distributions, which is F6, and we're using normal distribution, so we'll be in F1. And you got a few options: NPD, NCD, and inverse normal. We are focusing on the NCD. Just a reminder, we never ever use NPD. We will need to know inverse later on, but we're focusing on NCD. And once you're in NCD, make sure you're in variable mode as opposed to list mode, and then navigate and enter in all your inputs. So for the first question, we've been asked to put in our lower. Our lower is 55, so we're going to put in 55 there. And our upper is 99999, so we're going to put that in. The reason we do 4 nines is because in theory this graph goes on forever. So we're just going to put in a really big number. If you're dealing with this side over here, you'd be doing negative 99999. You're then going to put in the standard deviation, which in our case is 7.5, and you're then going to put in your mean of 50. You're then going to push execute once, and then you're going to push execute again, and that tells us our probability was 0.2525, and I've rounded that to 40p, so that means the probability of it being above 55 was 0.2525. Okay, so let's move on to our second example. So if you're in this mode and you need to go backwards, just push that exit button, and that'll take you back to the screen. And you'll then need to enter in all the stuff again. So in our graph here, this time we're not dealing with a tail, we're dealing with an in-between function. So our lower is going to be that 680. So 680. Apologies. 680, and we're going to go equals. Our upper is the 750. From there, our standard deviation is 55, and our mean is 700. And then you're going to push execute once and push execute again, and that tells you the probability is 0.4603, and I rounded that to 40p again. So that means the probability of x being between 680 and between 750 will be 0.4603. Hopefully you found this video on using your graphics calculator useful.